Hello, I'm here, top of Church Street, and it's busy. Looks like it's going to rain Tuesday afternoon. Let me put this to you, ladies and gentlemen. Politicians here in our glorious city, councillors, MPs, while cultural change is still in its infancy in our city, though gathering pace by the day, they are worried and concerned because they know they can be unseated, they can be voted out as public anger gathers more and more due to politicians refusing to deal with the thorny issue of cultural change. They know they can be voted out, they know they can, it's real and present, and they fear that. But if cultural change was ever to sweep across our city so much where there was no going back for our city and the future looked bleak and cultural change had prevailed, then they won't be worried. They'll be off the hook then, because they will just happily proclaim to the people who are, well, this is the future, like it or lump it, because they're off the hook then. Of course they are, right? But while cultural change is still in its infancy, they are frightened. They can and hopefully will be unseated. They'll be voted out and replaced by candidates that are going to put Liverpool and its people first, its unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity, its history, its heritage, its future. But if cultural change was ever to sink its roots so deep, the new rivals were in the driving seat and we danced to their tune, then they're off the hook then. They don't have to deal with it. At the moment, they're doing the best to just ignore it. But that is going to be temporary, right? They can't keep ignoring it. They know they can't, right? So they've got problems. So therefore, they're ignoring Joe Owens, they're ignoring the thorny issue of cultural change. But they know that come election time, there is a chance some of them could be voted out and replaced. So that's a worry for them. That's a real and present day worry for them. But like I've said, if cultural change was to sweep across our city so much, our city can't turn back, there is no going back, let's say, then they're off the hook, right? They're off the hook. They don't have to deal with it then, because the dirty deed has been accomplished, right? So that's why it's important, ladies and gentlemen, to deal with this sooner rather than later. We need an election time, whatever that may be, to vote these reckless idiots out that are selling our city's heritage, its history, its future down the drain, right? Because like I've said, if we leave it too late and cultural change is swept right across our city, then they're off the hook. They don't have to deal with it then, they can just ignore it and that's the future and like it or lump it or whatever. But whereas where we are now, it's cultural change is in its infancy, right? Though gathering pace each day, they are in a precarious position. They know public anger is growing. They know they can be voted out, and hopefully they will be. Because trust me, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't stop what is happening to our city, we will undergo the same fate other unique towns and cities went. They're unique, that's the word. Character and identity has been changed forever and replaced by something unfamiliar, something unfriendly. We can't allow that to happen to our glorious city. That's why it's important to deal with the thorny issue of cultural change now at the next elections. Hopefully there'll be the council elections, right? Because like I've said, You leave it too long and cultural change sweeps across our glorious city, and there is no going back for our city. They're off the hook then, and they won't care about public opinion, right? Whereas now, cultural change is in its infancy, and they're in a precarious position, and they know it. That's why, from election time, it's important to vote these reckless politicians out. Remember, no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.